Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you all will be fine. First of all, I would like to thank you all for supporting me. And if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. And I request you to watch the full video. It's me, Zan, the financial analyst, and I will tell you about what's happening in Iraq and when actually the revaluation is happening, and all the news is related to Iraqi dinar revaluation. So, without wasting our time, let's start the video.
In a recent article titled, Iraq halts plans to cut zeros off dinar currency cabinet, we see confirmation of something I've been saying for quite some time. Iraq has decided to halt its plan to remove 3 zeros from the nominal value of the Iraqi dinar. The article highlights that Iraq has over 3 trillion dinars in circulation, and trimming the zeros is not seen as a priority at this time. I've been consistently stating that the economic climate in Iraq is not suitable for this kind of redenomination, and the article proves just that. Now let's get into the details. The article explains that Iraq has postponed its plans to knock off 3 zeros, which is something many people have been speculating about for quite a while. But let me clarify once again, this is a redenomination. Whether people refer to it as lopping off the zeros, deleting the zeros, or any other term, it all boils down to the same thing: a redenomination of the currency. This is something that happens when a country simplifies its currency by removing zeros from the face value of its banknotes. And I've been very clear that this is not the same as a revaluation, which is where the currency gains purchasing power on the international stage. The Central Bank of Iraq had originally announced back in August that it planned to redenominate the Iraqi dinar. The goal was to simplify financial transactions, which makes sense in a country like Iraq, where the economy is still heavily centralized and dominated by oil revenues. Many transactions are carried out in cash, so making the currency easier to use for everyday purchases could have its benefits. However, as the article points out, Iraq has decided to put this plan on hold, and in my view, it's the right move. Why is Iraq halting the redenomination? The simple answer is that the country's economic climate isn't suitable right now. Iraq's economy is still struggling with multiple challenges, including political instability, security issues, and a reliance on oil exports. When an economy is heavily dependent on a single commodity like oil, it becomes vulnerable to external shocks, such as fluctuations in global oil prices. On top of that, Iraq is dealing with high inflation, which could be exacerbated by removing zeros from its currency if not done carefully. This is why I've said from the beginning that a redenomination is not a priority for Iraq right now. Now, some might argue that a redenomination could stabilize the currency and simplify transactions. And while that may be true in theory, the timing has to be right. Iraq needs to focus on rebuilding its infrastructure, creating jobs, and diversifying its economy before undertaking such a major financial reform. A premature redenomination could cause more harm than good. As I've said before, people need to be cautious when they hear rumors about major changes to the Iraqi dinar. Many people out there get confused between a redenomination and a revaluation, but they are completely different things. A redenomination simply changes the appearance of the currency without affecting its overall value. So as I've been saying all along, the Iraqi government and central bank know what they're doing. They're being cautious, and that's a good thing.